Don't confuse doing with progress. Just because you're doing things doesn't mean you're necessarily progressing. So you go in for like 3 months. You are very consistent for those 3 months. You are probably getting about 4 to 6 hours of sleep. If it was me, I'm waking up at 4 a.m., going up at 10 p.m., working all day, 16-hour shifts. I mean, I'm obsessed with just working. Just the fact that my schedule is clear. Just know this, okay? The schedule, just because your schedule is jam-packed, doesn't mean you're accomplished. Don't confuse doing with progress. Just because you're doing things doesn't mean you're necessarily progressing. So I was doing all of these things just to keep my schedule packed, just so I could have the bragging rights of being an entrepreneur subconsciously. Now these things are not in the conscious mind, they're subconscious things. So I realized that we develop these scripts that we take over time. People say, you got to work hard, you got to work 24 hours. So we have a script that if I'm an entrepreneur and I don't work 16 hours a day, I'm not a prominent entrepreneur. But guess what? If you took 4 hours out of those days for yourself, you could have had 8 hours more effective than the 16. So what we need to begin to focus on is, number one, are you actually making holistic progress? Now, not just with your business, but with your mind, with your feeling of well-being. If you're not conscious enough to analyze to see, oh, when I wake up, I'm like super fatigued. When I'm going to sleep, I'm like mentally, when I'm going through the day, I'm like, there's a fog. It seems like my brain is not where it's supposed to be. Then you should know at that point that there is something you have to switch within your routine to match, to get that level of just being, still and sharp. So the thing is, if you work on yourself more than you work on your business will most likely progress more, because you'll be able to create a lot more. And you kind of find your passion. You'll find a new sense of direction and a new sense of purpose. So that's kind of like one of the major things that I want to say to entrepreneurs. You don't have to adhere to what the books have told you. You have to figure out what works best for you, and looking at all components and not just one aspect of your life.